After several days of warning with a weather alert, the wet weather has finally arrived. Let's just quickly recap all of the flood alerts that we have for you. An area-wide flood watch continues through the rest of the evening, through the day Friday, and all the way into Saturday morning. Rain likely will not stop completely for most. I should say rain and snow. We'll talk about that in a second. But precipitation will not end entirely until late Saturday morning. So because of the heavy rainfall today, we could see a little bit of a delay in the arrival of the highest water levels for some. This area of purple, I just got to give a shout out to Western New York. Winter weather advisories, because yes, colder air is on the way. More specifically, for flooding concerns, we're looking at the Mohawk River, the Shenango River, but also local bodies of water are already high. We already have reports of flooding in Baldwinsville, at Cross Lake, at several places in central New York. So if you live near a body of water, you need to be careful. And for your ride home tonight, into work tomorrow, and home from Friday, remember, if you see a flooded roadway, you turn around and you don't drive through it under no circumstances, because you don't know how deep that water really is. Right now on Triple Doppler Radar, brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of Syracuse, a wave of moisture is lifting in from the south. Some pockets of heavy rainfall just to the west of Syracuse, also north across Lake Ontario, starting to move into Madison County and right into the southern part of Oneida County. Zooming in on this heavy downpour all the way through Marcellus, up through Beeville, and even into Hastings, we have some pockets of heavier rain. That could cause some ponding on the roadway. So right now, as people start to make their way home from work, visibility will be low with heavy rain, and there will be some ponding on the sides of the road. So just keep that in mind. Take it easy on the ride home. And if you have any evening plans, if you want to brave the rain, you just got to be careful. And again, watch for flooded roadways. Now, here's where we start to change things. Steady, heavy rain will last through most of the evening. And then it will start to be off and on through the overnight. But look at what moves in from the west. That colder air. That takes all of these light showers. Futurecast has us in all snow by early tomorrow morning. It'll be a wet, slushy snow. More of a rain-snow mix for most of us. And it's wet, it's dense. We're talking about slick spots on the roads early tomorrow morning, a little bit of slushy accumulation on the grass, on the hoods of the cars. You might need your snow brush on Friday morning. Some of us will see more of that rain-snow mix. When we talk about accumulation, because temperatures tomorrow will be in the upper 30s, some of this may melt. But man, whether you see snow or not tomorrow, it is colder, it is raw, it is breezy, it is not a fun day on Friday. And again, this moisture does not lift out entirely until late Saturday morning. So we are in for at least another day of very wet weather, and this time it's wet snow. Will it stack up? I think a coating to maybe an inch in the light blue shading, but that seems unlikely just because we're into the month of April. Temperatures are just enough above freezing that a lot of this is going to melt off. Slick spots are still fair game. It's the higher elevations, the Tug, the hills to the south of Syracuse. We could see 1 to 3 inches of slushy, wet, nasty snow. And for the rest of us, this is what it feels like tomorrow. Wind chills are back in the 20s, so I hope you didn't put the winter jacket away yet, because you will need it tomorrow. So steady heavy rain continues through the overnight, and the flooding risk continues through the day Friday and into Saturday morning. So stay on alert. Slick spots are possible tomorrow. We start off with sprinkles Saturday, and then we finally start to improve through the weekend. We're back into the upper 50s Sunday, a few spotty sprinkles. Beautiful day on Monday in the 70s, upper 70s possible Tuesday before a round of thunder. Michael?
Thanks.